want to start with Kimi Antonelli and Max Verstappen. Obviously, both of their races last three corners, and they're out, and it's Kimi's fault. And Max and Kimi, were totally cool, and Kimi apologized, whatever. But this is a race that Max Verstappen crashed out of last year. This is the home race, and frankly, Tim, before this even happened, Max had not qualified all that well. Car didn't look great. He was talking about the fact that it had grip issues, that he said, it was undrivable. Tim, I got to ask you whether or not Max would have been able to make something out of nothing in this race, and he normally can. Things do not seem to be going well at Red Bull at all, and we haven't even brought up Yuki.
Yeah, you're right. It definitely is not going well at all. I don't know, even if Max didn't have the issues that he had in qualifying, I don't even know if he would have qualified much higher up the grid than where he was, maybe fifth, maybe fourth. I'm not too sure he's setting the type of lap that Leclerc was setting, or even Lando Norris. The Red Bull had brought some updates to their car for this weekend, and they really just didn't look like it worked. Like it was a smaller update to the floor, but I don't think it was big enough. I don't think it works. And I also think it needs more refining, and you need to add more components to it to get it to work. And Red Bull's already thinking about turning the tap off with the development of this car and moving on to next year's regulation. And they've already been working on it, but I mean, really turning the tap off.
Right.
And really moving on to 2026. And I got to think that if I'm Max Verstappen, I have to see what this team is going to be like for my future, because I'm only so young. I'm only going to be around Formula One for so long. I have to, make hay while the sun sort of shines here. And so if updates aren't working, then that's got to send a signal to Verstappen saying something else is going wrong at the factory. Like something is not allowing this piece of equipment to come out the way they want it to fix this car, because there's so many issues with it. And for Max, being obviously the ultimate competitor, he's going to get pissed. Like he's going to be upset, and you're going to have to, if you're Christian Horner, you have to try and make him happy so you can keep him. Like you have to hold on to this guy, right? For the start of this race, I mean, obviously it's unfortunate to see what happened to Max with Antonelli crashing into him. Antonelli didn't, that was just a rookie mistake. The guys checked up in front of him. Antonelli just was trying to avoid running into the back. Yeah, it happens. Yeah,
it happens.
Exactly. Just trying to run into the back of a Racing Bulls and going for as much open space as he can to scrub as much speed off of the car as he can. And just Max, wrong place, wrong time. Just a calamity of errors, really. And Antonelli, like you had said, Adam, did apologize to Max. So, that's all sort of water under a bridge now. But the amount of points that have been taken out of Max Verstappen by not finishing in Austria is devastating to his championship hopes. Like, he's extremely far behind Oscar Piastri now. He's way behind Lando Norris as well. Updates aren't working if they're not working properly. I don't know where you see there's a path forward to kind of biting your way back into this championship. So if you think about it this way, the updates, if they get them to work, great, fantastic. Again, like I had mentioned, if Red Bull's turning off the tap, you have to make sure that your next round of updates are going to work and going to make this car fast. So he needs that. That's one. That's just one. The second part of it is he needs Lando Norris to take championship points away from Oscar Piastri. That's two. And the third part of this whole component is Max Verstappen would need to outscore both McLarens to have a shot at getting back into this championship chase in this title fight. And all three of those things coming together, Adam, I mean, that's a really tall ask. It's going to be difficult. I mean, obviously Verstappen has the talent. Like, he's one of the most talented racing drivers we've seen in this generation, but even a talented driver like Max can't pull off all three of those things. Like, he can't fix the car, he can only drive it and make it go as fast as it can go. And so he has to rely on Lando Norris to do those things that I'd mentioned, and he has to outscore McLaren.
Well, I mean, and Tim, you're seeing Liam Lawson out-qualify Max at Red Bull's home race. Liam Lawson, who has had a really tough go, couple of races with Red Bull, and then back into his original car and is gaining confidence. And listen, there's a reason why the Red Bull program loves this guy so much, right? And it was great to see Liam have success, and he obviously raced very, very well. But what? Nobody can enjoy that success if the senior team, the real Red Bull team, is not doing well. And Yuki is a non-factor. It's crazy, Tim, because we've all sort of accepted that the Red Bull car is bad. Last year with Sergio, people were like, wow, Sergio's failing out. This is bad, blah, blah, blah. This couldn't be a better endorsement of Sergio Perez and how he needs to come back to the sport, because we all know Yuki Tsunoda is a fast driver. We all know Yuki Tsunoda can do better than this. But, I mean, he had no chance at points. Obviously, he had the spin out as well. This guy, he can't get anything out of the car. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's such an unbelievable fall off in Formula One terms. It's so fast that I think it's hard for people to wrap their head around. This is a team that 2 years ago lost one race. The rest of them, they won. I don't know how this, I mean, I've never seen such a fall off this quickly, I guess.
It's all about that. It's all about that development. It's all about not only that, but making sure the car is drivable. Like the car just does, like the new, like the Red Bull cars haven't had that drivability factor in the ground effect era. Like, it just hasn't. I mean, maybe for a little bit for Sergio Perez in 2022, and maybe for a little bit in 2023, it had that bit of drivability. But then once they started adding updates to it and making the car faster, the car went sideways. It was gone, and it's just been basically Max papering over the flaws of the car, and that's essentially what Max has been doing. Like, he's been putting the car on his back and carrying it across the start finish line. Like, that's how incredible this driver is. For people should witness that. Second of all, Yuki Tsunoda's not a bad driver, Adam. Like, you even said it yourself, and I agree with you. Like, he is a very good race car driver. He should be in Formula One.
No, he's not.
Like, he's not performing to the level that he needs to be performing, and a big part of that is because of the car. Like, it's just not good, unfortunately, for Yuki, and things just aren't going well for him. I mean, hearing him on Saturday when he says in Q1 he goes out to do a push, car has balance, can trust it, has confidence in it, can take it to the limit, will be able to predict what it's going to do. And then the second push, the balance is absolutely gone. He doesn't know where it is. He can't trust the car. He doesn't know what it's doing. Doesn't know why it's lost balance. And for a drive, like, that has got to be a very unsettling feeling as a driver, to have that happen, to not have a car that is predictable, consistently predictable. And I honestly don't know how Yuki's been able to even get the car qualified, like, do the things that he's been able to do. So,
yeah, it's almost impressive, despite the fact that the results haven't been impressive. It's impressive seeing Yuki doing what he's doing, trying to get anything out of it, which is a shame. And so, yeah, we'll move on from Red Bull, but this is a very, very interesting point of the season. I can't imagine their corporate ownership is very thrilled with how Austria went for them. Now,